Boom. All right. OTFMZ. Y'all make sure y'all share the live. Drop some props. It's me, it's Peter Don, my co-host.
The boy the Kari in the motherfucking building.
Ferrari Kari in the building. Today we got a very special guest. You know, we've been trying to get all the Kings versus Queens ladies in the promo. But today we got one of the kings of Queen of the Ring. We got the big homie DEBO in the building.
Hey, what's going on? I'm all corny and shit. I'm sorry, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm eating, man. I'm so fucking hungry, yo.
That little,
Huh?
that Little Caesars.
Domino's, unfortunately. I have no other choice.
What's up, AV? We got Nemesis in the comments. Dijon, Music Master. What's up?
Bagels and
Loaded Lux. Loaded Locks. What's up? What's up? We about to get into the interview. You got Kings versus Queens 2 coming up. How you feeling? How you feeling about the card?
I feel good about the card. The card is dope. Ready to take these dudes' heads off, man. I'm just trying to win, man. That's all it is. A win for Queen of the Ring and the ladies is just a win for women's battle rap. Bring more inspiration to the game for everybody to win. So I'm excited. I'm always excited when Kings versus Queens come around. Feels like a party. Every time I get to hang out with my partners, Baz and Vague, we've been getting our party on. So, you know, that's what it is.
And what was the process selection for the girls on this card?
It's pretty much me and Beasley brainstorming on who should be battling. And then, you know what I'm saying, Baz be like, yo, I want this person, I want that person. And I'll pretty much be like, all right, cool. And then we'll implement that. Vague will say this, you know what I'm saying? Smack will say that. So it's just about putting the right matchups together. And we got that happening. And when the bosses get together, man, we make greatness, man. So it's just everything that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because everything to hear in this interview, we're going to make it make sense. So I don't want to just give you no political answer as much as I possibly can. But that's it. To make a long story short, man, it's just the matchups just have to make sense and be exciting for the people, man.
And a lot of these, well, we just actually saw a Kings versus Queens card in November. Is there a reason that it's coming back around so fast? You know,
because it's the hottest damn card on the motherfucking market. That's why. You already know what's up. They know we bring the fun to the building. Guys be in there talking crazy. I be talking crazy to these dudes. The ladies come with that fire, man. It's about the ladies. The ladies, man, listen, it may sound cliche. It may sound just whatever you want to call it. But I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When the women are involved, it's more exciting. It's more fun. It's more competitive. And the guys love this shit. Because before Kings and Queens was ever even involved, Queen of the Ring, has been doing intergender since God knows when. You know what I'm saying? For the longest time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to OTFMZ. They know because Josh been here since motherfucking day one. And he knows since the old Red versus Hustle day, we've been doing intergenders. Nobody else. Before that, probably grind time once or twice. They ran into an accident and just made that shit happen. But I did this on purpose to make it happen and make it stick. And that's what we did. And URL seen that. And they pulled up and said, yo, let's do something. I said, all right, cool. Shout out to John as well and shit, because we did Bullpen versus Queen of the Ring. Kicked their ass. And you know what I'm saying? That manifested to see that the numbers was great for that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got to make this shit happen in a big way. And this is the biggest way possible. Queen of the Ring versus URL. You get no bigger than that in battle. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you.
So this something y'all going to be doing like every 3 months? Is it going to be annually, quarterly, or just whenever y'all feel, you know, Kings versus Queens is going out there?
Whenever they feel Caffeine needs something hot, that's when they call the peoples. We need Kings and Queens. We need Kings versus Queens 3 tomorrow. All right, what were you doing? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I think Kings versus Queens is a hot title, if you will, for both brands and stuff like that, man. It's the Summer Madnesses, the NHBs, the Gnomes, the Watch the Thrones, if you will, of events. And you get two big companies getting together, you really don't have to work, because you know what I'm saying? One company's doing their due diligence, the other one's doing their due diligence, and we come together and shit and make a big explosion. and it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Not only is it serious, but it's fun also because everybody's just on the edge of their seat on seeing who's gonna win. It's really a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? It's not in-house where, you know, URL is the umbrella or Queen of the Ring is the umbrella and they house their battle rappers and they be like, whatever. No, it's like league versus league. And we take this shit serious.
And I know that you know, the Queen of the Ring page posted some new ladies that could possibly be see battling. So what would be the process of getting the new girls on that Caffeine platform? Do you plan on doing any sparring sessions?
To be quite honest with you, I'm not gonna sit here and say if I know any of the new girls will even get a Caffeine look. That's gonna take time. They're willing to sit patient, and patience is a virtue. It can happen. It's like a lottery pick, if you will. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta come in and do your numbers, man. A girl could just come in on a spar session and be phenomenal, like yo, undeniable. You understand what I'm saying? I might be like, yo, I need to get home. What you call it? And it might just be good timing to whereas we need an MC to fill in this void to battle such and such. And that might be that person. And they just got to hit their mark when they get there. You understand what I'm saying? First Lady Flames did it. Vixen did it. You know, so for the new girls, yes, we are going to do sparring sessions and stuff like that. Listen, this is the thing for a lot of people. Like, oh, King in the Ring, why got to do bad events and big events? I'm on the borderline of people looking at us, but people really not paying attention. Like when I say all that, I say this COVID thing is crazy. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be liable, responsible for anybody, unfortunately, getting sick or not doing what you call it. And I don't like the visuals of having masks on there, people, you know what I'm saying? Because this signifies that, you know, this is not really what it's supposed to be in battle rap. I'm willing to wait. You know what I'm saying? A lot of female battle rappers are not willing to wait. They go to other places. That's fine. That's fine. But when it comes to the Queen of the Ring stamp, I want Queen of the Ring to look like Queen of the Ring. You understand what I'm saying? When we come back, not the Caffeine look, you know what I'm saying? Not the big up there with the corporate spot, not like when Queen of the Ring brings the ring back and all that shit. I want it to look like Queen of the Ring. You feel what I'm saying? So give it a second, man. Be patient to the ladies that's trying to get on and get a Caffeine look. You just gotta be patient, man. And timing is everything.
So with the Caffeine look, is that something that like would Queen of the Ring be doing their own things outside of Caffeine, or would Caffeine still be involved once Queen of the Ring is doing something separate? Because it's kind of is URL has to deal with Caffeine. Does that also have Queen of the Ring have their own separate deal with Caffeine, or is it just under the URL umbrella at this point right now?
Oh, good question. Right now it's we look at it Caffeine, URL, Queen of the Ring. Obviously Caffeine has a deal with URL. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure is a deal implemented, but I don't think they're gonna they're exclusively dealing with URL and no other battle besides URL. Being that, you know, I have a good business relations with Beasley and them and stuff like that. They, you know what I'm saying, started dope to be like, yo, we're gonna bring you in this structure and this deal structure and shit. They didn't have to. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, they was gracious enough to do that. So I'm not looking to be like, oh, you know, Caffeine, give us our deal and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't see that in a sense, because if the shoe was on the other foot, I probably wouldn't have did that either. But I'm thankful enough for them to even bring us into the deal, because they could have did it with anybody else's shit besides Queen of the Ring, if that. But to answer your question, Queen of the Ring is liable to do whatever Queen of the Ring wants to do. When we want to go off and branch off and do our own thing, we do our own thing without help from said, you know, Caffeine or URL. We're allowed to, you know what I'm saying? That's my brand. I own it. I can do anything the fuck I want. Babs, Vague, do anything we want. But URL does the same thing. They do events off of Caffeine as well and put it on their app and shit like that. We all have the right to do whatever we want to do. I'm just guessing it makes sense. It makes sense, excuse me, to put the big things on Caffeine, but that's the look. That's the thing, you know what I'm saying? It gets the MCs a good name and gets both of the brands going and shit like that. Hopefully I answered your question.
Yeah, recently I saw you did a post that you know, telling people to subscribe to the Queen of the Ring Caffeine channel. Is doing the sparring session sort of like how Bullpen is having their tournament on their own Caffeine channel? Is doing something like that with the sparring sessions a possibility at this time? Because a lot of new girls do want the opportunity on Caffeine, even if it's not on a big Caffeine type of show. Sparring sessions there to get that out to the people and give the girls out?
Well, yeah, good question, Josh. Good question. Yes, just like how Bullpen is doing, I told people to subscribe to Queen in the Ring, so they could look at the sparring sessions that I'm going to put on Caffeine, and then later on put on YouTube. Cause I did this for the fans. We haven't neglected YouTube. It's just prior to what I said about the COVID thing and all that. That's the reason why we slowed down. But yes, I will be showcasing many new girls on that Caffeine brand. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, and then afterwards put it on YouTube as well and stuff like that. So that's why I want people to subscribe on there. So if you want a Caffeine look that way, you understand what I'm saying? Then cool. But that's not, that's like saying, oh, you want to be seen on Caffeine, or you want to be seen on Caffeine because you want the big bucks like the top girls are getting and shit. That's not going to be the look. It's going to be like for the new girls that's going to pull up and be like, yo, check me out. You know what I'm saying? Showcase their skills and people see them on the Caffeine channel. And then after that, we throw them back on YouTube.
I mean, not even kind of throw out any ideas, but I mean, I guess you could kind of use that platform to maybe have a road to Caffeine, maybe have something to where that is something that the ultimate goal is for you to be able to make a debut on a Caffeine card. I think that'll probably be motivation alone for a lot of girls to come out and, show what they have to offer. Because a lot of new girls do want that opportunity. Queen of the Ring is still something that they hope for. And right now it's kind of looking like they don't have that opportunity due to everything being so big right now.
Right. No, that look is not within a reach. It could be there, but you gotta also remember too. Anybody's just not going to get on that. Just like anybody it don't look like anybody can get on Queen Ring, but that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You're in the bottom tier of what the hell is going on and shit. Like, you're not getting that look. You're not getting that push from the brand as much as we see, say, a Vixen or a Casey have been around for a minute but haven't popped yet. Now they're popping. So it's on us to do our due diligence to push those names, you know what I'm saying, so they can get up there so we can cater to more people, get more views and more eyes looking at those two set artists. As far as the new girls, man, my thing is this. The only thing I could tell you, that I can offer you, from my mouth to your ears, is that I love dealing with the new girls. I love building up new talent. I love finding talent from nowhere and turning them into something. You'll get my 100%, you know what I'm saying, effort on getting y'all to where y'all need to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do my part. Y'all just got to do your part. That's all I'm asking. You understand what I'm saying? And your part entails being on time, doing good business, and killing it when it's time to kill it on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Any new girls right now that you may have your eye on that haven't, that you just haven't been able to get to a display?
I'm sorry eating this chicken.
You good?
I'm hungry. Just throw some names. Names that have been around that I wanted to work with.
Some of the new
Panic.
I'm waiting for him to say because then I got a question too. If you don't say
Panic, Cheddar, Diablo, Nemesis, Tony Blanco, Torture. These are names that's been around. I just haven't, you know what I'm saying, got to them to really have them pop. RX. Give me a second. Summer Rain.
good names, good names.
Miss Petty. I seen her.
Okay. Watch it. You got your co-star. I hope you watch.
Yo, Josh, when you tell this, yo, come on, D, man, you know me, man. I'm still around, man. Knock it off. Where
you discover Miss Petty at?
You heard it first.
I've been seeing, you know what I'm saying? I've been in tune with her, you know what I'm saying? But I seen her once, but I actually got to talk to her when I was at Verbal Warzone and whatnot. And I seen her, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see her get busy. That's going to be a whole lot. But I know she has the talent to bang with a couple of these girls. But there's a couple of them, man. There's a couple of good names I've seen in the market that I know that could blow up and whatnot. I can't forget the Zans, the Lady Cautions, shout out to K Profit. You know what I'm saying? Those names, I still got to get them to where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? It's good. It takes a minute, but when it happens, it happens. Like I said, the hope the quote unquote symbol of hope, if you will. If you have not seen Casey and First Lady Flames Yoshi and Vixen get busy this past 2020, then you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Them names been around for a minute. At least Casey and Vixen, they've been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying? You would have probably thought they would never get their day in the sun. And lo and behold, they got their day in the sun. Crazy, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And they pop.
Now, I did hear you mention a lot of ladies. Is there a particular reason why we have not seen Jada Raye really make a return? I know a lot of people are wanting to see her come back with Queen of the Ring. She matches well with a lot of people. So is there a reason why we haven't seen Jada Raye? Can we expect to see her in the future?
Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. Jada Raye is a great artist, 100%, man. Like, I've been waiting for Jada Raye to get her day in the sun for a long time. It's about timing. It's about positioning. It's about, you know what I'm saying, communication. I haven't communicated with Jada Raye in a minute other than seeing her at Verbal Warzone when I told her that I think she'd beat her opponent 2-1. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still in verbal talks with Jada Raye. It's nothing for Jada Raye to pick up a phone and be like, yo, DEBO, what's going on? Let's talk. Vice versa, too. You know what I'm saying? I've tried a couple of times. I just haven't connected or got to, or the phone call to go through to have a conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't had her name pop up a couple of times. So I'm not gonna stray away from whatever rumor or what people are trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're acting for an artist, it's like the league owners either trying to hold that person back or just not willing to book this person or have, you know, that's not the case when it comes to Jada Raye. It takes nothing for her to see this conversation we're having. Like, oh, DEBO, okay, cool. Pick up a phone and be like, DEBO, what's good? Such and such, boom, boom, boom. Oh, yo, nigga, we use that. All right, I got this, boom, boom, boom. Whatever discussion we have to discuss, even if she, quote unquote, feel the way and shit. Not saying that she does. But if that was the case, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing but a phone call away. One thing, Josh, D, y'all can probably say, if y'all know me at all, you understand what I'm saying? I'm accessible to these girls, you know what I'm saying, when they need me. You understand what I'm saying? You know, that's just pretty much it. I think Jada Raye needs her day as well, because she could fuck up a lot of fucking girls. You know what I'm saying? And battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I think she could damage a lot of girls in battle rap. I think right now, you know, say if she's smart, now is the time to throw your name in the hat. Because if you look at it with this caffeine thing and all that shit, it only takes one time to get hot. One time. You understand what I'm saying? Just get hot. They're going to want to utilize you over and over and over. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is.
She has alluded in the past that she wasn't battling due to being she wasn't being properly compensated. She's basically stated, you know, that people don't want to pay her worth. I mean, of course, naturally, everybody's going to assume that she's referring to Queen of the Ring not getting the money
right.
or the place that she's looking for. So, can you kind of touch on that, or is it money that we're not seeing? Why we're not seeing Jada Raye? Because with caffeine, people would think, okay, now the money is there. There would be no reason we couldn't see a Jada Raye on a Kings vs. Queens or Watch the Throne for it.
Well, that's not it. I'm not gonna do the money ain't there and easily. I'm not being compensated. I'm not doing that. I don't do that in public.
Right.
No. Listen. Let me just finish. What she'll fail to realize, or anybody would fail to realize, is don't do that in public. That's business. Business is supposed to be handled behind closed doors. You don't go out there to the public. Well, I ain't doing such and such because niggas ain't paying me when I feel like I'm worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, if the shoe was on the other foot, what if DEBO was to say, well, Jada Raye ain't on here because he's asking for crazy money that I don't feel like she's worth on getting. What about to put that in the public? You feel what I'm saying? Not saying necessarily that's how I feel or felt. But what about to put that on the public? Would that be fair? That's not fair. You understand what I'm saying? So if that was said, that if Jada Raye said that, you know what I'm saying? She'll have to understand, wow, people are calling me right now. Sorry about that. She'll have to understand that that's not how we go about business. You know what I'm saying? As far as that's concerned. And me, I don't like putting my business in public at all when it comes to any conversation or what a person gets on. That's nobody's business. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't tell Jada Raye what she's worth. You can't tell her that. You can't tell nobody what they worth. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm worth $1 million. I wish a motherfucker would give me a motherfucking $1 million if they feel like I could run a battle league. Am I going to get it? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to remember this. I'm getting text messages and calls. And You got to know this. You know what I'm saying? Both parties need to feel comfortable with the business dealings that's going on. Not just the other, but both parties. You feel what I'm saying? So if I don't feel like it's conducive to work with an artist because the artist is blurring out certain things that's not, advantageous to the company, why would I work with that person? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not catering to what you're saying as far as what you say, well, Jada Raye said this, Jada Raye said that's not the reason why I would say I'm not working with Jada Raye. The reason why I told you prior is because we haven't had a conversation on the phone. Because some things and stuff like that, I let slide. I don't really care too much at that. But if she was doing those said things, that's not the thing to do. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been around Jada Raye since she was 19. I put her on Queen of the Ring. She's probably in her late 20s right now and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There is a rapport there. And that does need to be an understanding there. All that. But the thing to do, and I'm telling everybody from this point on, I've been putting little tidbits here and there. Do not blast my company. Do not try to blast me. All that back in the days, exposing, or I hate that word, or just trying to say something that I'm not with, none of that no more. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that I won't fuck with you, but please understand the reason why I don't fuck with you. You understand what I'm saying? It's not because I have a personal issue with you. You have a personal issue with me, so I want to save that trauma or anything you feeling about me by just not dealing with you so you won't feel the way, period. Understand?
I definitely understand that. I'm only going to bring this up only because it's
damn. This chicken look good. I'm sorry. I'm very getting cold. The chicken getting cold. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Jade also recently made some post insinuating that she was hoping that you died instead of the other DEBO. She then went did an interview basically stating that you tried to force her to battle Yoshi or manipulate her into a Yoshi battle, and that's why we haven't seen her on Queen of the Ring, or she's not fucking with you or Queen of the Ring. Do you care to elaborate on your relationship with Jade? And
listen, the only reason why I don't care to elaborate because this is OTFMZ. You understand? One of the hottest battle rap news joints going right now. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the deal. I don't know what she's talking about, man. Like,
for the Kiki Palmer. I don't know this one.
Listen, she said listen. She trying to say I trying to sway her to battle Yoshi and all that stuff like that. Now, this is true prior to. You got to find the timeline. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. I need one of those shirts. You got to find the timeline within this because there was a point in time when I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just stop asking because I know you don't want to battle, so it's not coming from me. But when she talked to P or whoever she talked to, and she quote unquote said, which I seen on a clip on Queens of Battle. Hopefully I can say that name over here. I don't know how y'all feel about other brands and stuff. But
shout out to No Man, Uncle Rob.
Right. And she said, quote unquote, well, who told you that I should battle Yoshi? Which court? She said, you know what I'm saying? Out of her mouth, she said, P said it was DEBO. Yo, I don't even remember me saying I did not say that. I don't remember me saying that to him. Like, yo, what's your, like, I wasn't adamant about them battling in the first fucking place. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you know me, and a lot of people could understand this part, I don't book battles off of confrontation. I'm not like a person like, oh, they fought yesterday, book that battle. I try to avoid those because, the reason why I try to avoid it because I had so many incidents happen, isolated incidents at Queen of the Ring. Why would I want to have this shit knowing that it could be a potential blow up and at my own fucking brand? And then there we go. Oh, there we go with the Queen of the Ring chicks again. They're always fighting. That's all that damn near what we known for. So I'm trying to avoid that incident. You know what I'm saying? With them not getting in each other's face or battle. I don't want that. I don't care for that. It's not the biggest battle in the world for me to be like, okay, I need this Yoshi and Jade battle. Oh my God. No. So, at the end of the day, I don't know what's being told. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on the other end of the phone to understand what's going on. So I don't know who's lying, who's telling the truth. I don't know nothing. I just don't want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be a part of that. Like I said prior, I said, hey, listen, if you got smoke my way, I'll leave you the fuck alone. So I won't traumatize you or have you be having thoughts in your head of me trying to fucking call you on the phone for a fucking battle. That's not what's happening. I'm not going to throw my energy your way. I know what it is. I'm going to stay in my place and mind my business and be back here. You know what I'm saying? So, fans, people, not y'all cats, don't let some of these girls paint that picture in your head that DEBO's doing this, that, and the third. It's easy to use my name to make me the villain because I've been the villain for the past 10 fucking years. It's easy to do that.
And
That's why I have you here too, just to kind of. It's a lot of stuff that's been going on that a lot of people haven't been able to hear you address over the years with a lot of the girls. I think Jade.
If you notice, I haven't been on Facebook in years. I fell back from a lot of the limelight. Fell back because at the end of the day, niggas is not gonna believe me any fucking way. If I were to come out and and stick up for myself and say, yo, that ain't true, that ain't such and such or whatever, people want to hear the quote unquote, what does that cliche say? The truth is the lie is better than the truth or some shit like that or whatever. They'll believe a lie. Huh? Say it again.
Nobody cares about the truth if the lie is more entertaining.
Yeah. So and you know, at the end of the day, why would you listen, man? It's something. I'm not saying it's something wrong with her, but it's something that's wrong. Period. If you have that much animosity for a person that you would want them to be dead because of a fucking battle you feel like you didn't want to do, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to touch it. I'm good with it. I've been off that. I've never been back and forth with that girl. Or none of that shit. All I know is you over there, I'm over here. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I don't even need to hear that she wants to get booked here, or she shouldn't be even coming out her mouth talking about the reason why I ain't getting booked on Queen Ring. No, that's not it. That's not it. This is probably not. It's not of interest at this point in time to book a person. You understand what I'm saying? We do what we want to do over here when we want to do it because we the bosses. Me, Babs, and Faye.
We recently had Diesel here on our show. She kind of discussed, you know, her feeling like she was set up to lose in certain battles. I guess she had reached out to some of the team about possibly being on Kings vs. Queens. So is there a reason as to why we haven't seen her? And how do you feel about
which one? 2 or 1? 2 or 1?
Did she say 2? I think she said the first.
Yeah. Did she mention Kings vs. Queens? I don't know about that. She said that they had mentioned her about a couple caffeine looks, and I guess they fell through, but she was still waiting her time. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Okay. Before I answer that question, what was the setup? What she got set up with? Set up to lose? What happened?
Oh, when she said set up to lose, she was referring to, like, for instance, when she battled Coffee, she felt as though URL gave her that play expecting her to lose so they could push Coffee. When she felt like she won, they didn't drop the footage. The same thing happened with Jade. She said she felt like she was battling Jade so they could push Jade. Then she beat Jade. They didn't drop the footage. And she even felt like that with Cheddar. So she feels like anytime her and Cheddar, I don't think
so every battle she had,
well, she
felt like she been set up.
I'm not going to say that she definitely had a lot of respect between the ring. So I don't want you to feel like she was any attack on you. I think she was more so referring to URL.
Oh, okay, I know it, but I would say nobody else. Well, listen, I don't know what other people's intentions are. I don't. You understand what I'm saying? I just know that Diesel had an opportunity to shine on the URL brand. And that's what I was here to provide. You know what I'm saying? She did so great on Queen of the Ring, you know what I'm saying? Why not switch to the other side? Good opportunity I have for a person that's not getting as much opportunity, I jump to that. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's something that I feel like they would want to take and to the next level and do their thing with. But as far as being set up with anybody and shit, I doubt that's any URL intention, man. They don't really, I can't say collectively they will want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I think her frustration came from she has all these battles, but she feels as though if those battles drop, she's won and her stock would be higher, and they all are voted or in places.
Well, I don't know. Her and Coffee was voted. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying. I heard there was like a choke fest going back and forth, but if that's not in my department. I'm not in that cubicle because that was a URL battle. As far as the Jade joint, it wasn't my department either. That's not my cubicle. That's a URL joint. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm not. It's not like it's a secret. You know, Jade unfortunately didn't do too good in that battle. So I guess they voted that too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if y'all notice, there was a big check involved, like for $1,000 and stuff. Diesel did get that. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot what other battle she had. C3 was the battle she had. It was a great battle. They dropped that on the app. I don't know if she wanted that on the YouTube, but you know what I'm saying, it was told to her that it's going to be dropped on the app. Anything else other than that, man, I can't tell you or who she talked to about that. That's it, man. But Diesel been on URL like 1, 2, 3, like 4 times.
So
Just as much as the top tier of anybody else and shit. It's just unfortunate. It's just or whatever situation happened that you feel like happened against her is unfortunate and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It was out of my hands, so I can't really tell you.
Thank you, Tay. We've seen in the past where URL may have a female battle, or another league may have a female battle, and Queen of the Ring will pick that up and drop that on their platform. Just to kind of maybe get that artist out there or get that look on YouTube. So why haven't we seen that done in these battles where Diesel has clearly beat her opponent to where we can see those dropped on Queen of the Ring?
Listen, I'll be fighting for those battles, man. The one I was fighting for the most is probably her versus C3. I just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? This is business. You know what I'm saying? This is not a friendship thing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Beasley is a hard ass businessman. You understand what I'm saying? Which I can understand and whatnot. He's advantageous towards his brand, as I am with mine. So there's no love lost. If I couldn't get the battle, I just couldn't get the battle. But I'll be fighting for some of those female battles to take them shits and put them on my brand. I mean, like, what other brand would want to give up their fucking battles to be, presented somewhere else and shit, no matter how cool you are? You feel what I'm saying? Unless there was a deal struck. So, unfortunately, I wish I could have got that battle, but it just didn't work out in Queen of the Ring's favor.
And not trying to backtrack, but I know that you said Diablo was somebody that you were, keeping an eye on. She recently just battled on the Niggas vs. Bitches card. How do you feel about that card? I know there was kind of rumors saying that Queen of the Ring wasn't going to really book any of the girls that was on that card. They kind of blackballed themselves. So what's your take on that?
There wasn't no blackball. I'll tell you what was that. Number one, I hate that name, Niggas vs. Bitches. I hate that fuck. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's my opinion. That's how I feel. I'm not saying how anybody else feels, bad or vague, smack, busy, anything. That's how DEBO feels. You know what I'm saying? I have a right to feel how I feel. I don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I said, why would I book any females that would want to be considered a bitch and then book them to be a queen? You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what, was in the air of probably what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I know I said that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hide from no motherfucking thing I should be holding accountable of, because that's what I said if I said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just got to go back to the tweets and something if I said that. And let's just assume I said that, like I'm saying it now. That's just what it is. I'm just expressing how I feel. You know what I'm saying? As a league owner, sometimes you're supposed to be quiet, shut the fuck up, and be in the background doing business. Unfortunately for me, you know what I'm saying? That's my Achilles heel. It fucks me up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I come out and say these outrageous, crazy, outlandish shit and get caught out there for it and get happy. You know what I'm saying? Not backtrack, but go back and forth with motherfuckers. And niggas would call me like, yo, DEBO, why you saying you supposed to be a league owner? Nigga, I ain't know a league owner had a place to be. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a grown-ass man with an opinion, but at the end of the day, that's how I felt about that, because I felt like the women are so much better than being called bitch.
But also, too, even on the Kings vs. Queens card, like, do you feel like they degrade each other anyway? So what difference would it really make of a card being that when they battle rap, they're degrading each other anyway?
100%. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: I don't have all the answers. The only thing I know is that the presentation look like shit when it's presented to you.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Here's the niggas and bitches. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to his king versus queen. You feel what I'm saying? We already know what battle rap entails anyway, verbiage wise. You understand? We already know it's gonna be shit, holes, bitches, niggas, fuck you, I got the gun, I got the ratchet, I got all this other. We already know what that entails. You understand what I'm saying? But if I was to go to a white man, it'd be like, hey, niggas and bitches, here you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't argue.
Let me ask you a question. Could I go to Caffeine with Caffeine take the word niggas and bitches? Y'all would be in an uproar. You understand what I'm saying? If Caffeine was to present to you, URL versus Queen of the Ring, niggas and bitches. You know the fucking the blogs and everything that will go crazy. Oh, Caffeine, that's how y'all feel now. Oh, y'all white man is feeling like niggas and bitches now. That's how we feeling. You might as well put the ER and take away the A. Oh, that's how y'all feeling out here. Be in an uproar. You feel what I'm saying? So for the black man to have standards, I don't give a fuck what hood you come from. I don't give a fuck how hood you are. Oh, we come from such and such. We're from the bottom. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Us as black people, I want to be on my beat shit. But you at least have some type of decorum. You feel what I'm saying? I know one don't have to do with the other. I understand motherfuckers still gonna say, yo, fuck suck my dick, bitch, all this. I understand that. Because it's the territory. But unless I'm just saying from my mouth, my opinion, let the packaging, the marketing, something not be as blatant as that. You understand what I'm saying?
Any girl that you feel like hasn't had, I'm not gonna say, I mean, maybe not a fair shot, or you wish you could go back and change or give them a better opportunity in their career, any girl that you wish you could kind of maybe bring up to the forefront, or you?
No, I gave every girl an opportunity to shine. It's on them to take that and shine. Some fuck their opportunity up. Let's keep it 100 out there. I'm not gonna put no names, but some just didn't take their opportunity as serious as they should have took their opportunity. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if you're alluding to saying, "Damn, I wish I would have got this name bigger, just as big as this name and stuff like that." Yo, man, let the chips fall where they may. I'm doing the best I can, but giving everybody a fair, even shot. 40 bars was got the same shot that somebody that played. I don't want to mention the name. Somebody that's not here no more got the same shot. It just that happens that 40 bars took a shot and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? DEBO is not the magical, like, I don't sprinkle shit and then voila, instant top tier. You know what I'm saying? That woman worked hard for her shot. You know what I'm saying? After her shot, she worked hard to get where she at, and she made her name just off a good platform. You feel what I'm saying? So girls got the shot. I can't sit here and regret anybody. I feel like I didn't. Oh, I should have made such and such. Nah, because everybody. Once I put you one time. Once we put you one time on this platform, you got the same shot as a Hustle, 40 Bars, E Hart, whoever name you want to mention, Official, Jazz, and the top tier. You got the same shot they got. You know what I'm saying? Now it's on your business acumen, your timing, you to be on point with it and make it happen for yourself.
And how do you feel about girls? I know a couple of girls say they're scared to venture out and battle on other leagues, fearing that they won't be able to have a home back at Queen of the Ring. How do you feel about some of the rappers, female rappers, saying that? I've seen it a couple of times.
No, revisit that question, man. Ask the question you really want to ask. Let's do that over. Rewind. Let's get back to it. There you go. Let's go.
A lot of them
let's not be PC or OTFMZ.
They feel like they're stuck at.
Let's not be PC or OTFMZ.
They feel like if they leave Queen of the Ring to battle elsewhere, they won't get a play to Queen of the Ring. So how do you feel about them saying that? Is there any truth to that question? Any truth to that statement?
They also feel like you may block their battles, or like the door is closed once they go somewhere else. Like, for instance, I'll give an example for the royalty card. A lot of girls who were on the RBE card right before that allegedly weren't allowed to participate in the royalty card. It was a big.
Say that one more time. Say it one more time. I really want to answer that question. Say it one more time.
Right before the royalty card, there was a card that had some of the Queen of the Ring ladies on it.
Ladies and gents.
Ladies and there was a big one around stating that those girls couldn't participate on the royalty card. There was a little bit of a fallout or altercation with E Hart and Queen of the Ring. So that's where that's coming from. A lot of the girls saying that once they battle other places, they're not allowed to come back.
There was no fallout. And I understand what you're saying, and that's on me because I let those rumors fly around without really answering. But I'll answer it here. Kings versus Queens was in the making before that card was even put out. You understand what I'm saying? I called a couple of ladies and I said, "Yo, stand by. I'm about to pull up with a card. I'm telling you, don't do nothing. I understand that y'all got to get money elsewhere and do such and such, but I'm telling you, I'm putting something in the works." Some choose to believe me, some didn't. The ones that choose to believe me were on the card for for royalty. If I'm saying King versus Queens, I'm sorry. I just got my mind wrapped on that for what you call it. But on royalty, what the card that I was speaking about in January, I spoke to some of them girls that was actually on the other card of the show. They said, "Yo, just hold on, I'm coming." They didn't choose to believe me for whatever reason. And then voila, the biggest trailer you probably ever seen, this smack dab on every fucking blogger site in the game. And everything was in an uproar. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody tried to paint this narrative. Oh, DEBO kicked us out. Or DEBO, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. That's not true whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I was going to do royalty before January. Royalty was supposed to drop around my birthday. It was being put together probably September, October. It was supposed to drop around my birthday. I had to push it back because I forgot what the hell. I think it was Beasley that called me. Yo, DEBO, you gotta push it back, man. You gotta get this promo going, such and such. But I said, oh, mad. They're like, fuck it, man. I gotta listen to this man. You know what I'm saying? He knows what's good. He's been around. That's my man, 50 grand. He wants the best for us. Cool. I pushed it back. I think I pushed it back in December. It was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to push it back again. DEBO, you know what I'm saying? Christmas is around the corner. A lot of people ain't gonna come out to be such and such. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna push it again. Nigga, I ain't pushing it back after January. So I got you. So we went to January 11th. Correct me if I'm wrong. January 11th, I think it is. And, you know, the trailer dropped, I think, around my birthday or somewhere around there. And then we started, all this uproar just came crazy. And then it looked like it was a rebellion against Queen of the Ring when they went over there to do the ladies and gents shit. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Little do fucking people know. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that went over there on that card and say, yo, I have no problems with fucking Queen of the Ring. I fuck with them. DEBO's my people. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? You know what I'm saying? I don't stop nobody from getting their fucking shit. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing with E Hard, as far as that's concerned, you know what I'm saying? We hashed out whatever, you know what I'm saying, situation we had that was in the forefront that wasn't really elaborated, so I won't elaborate on it here, you know, but everything is cool with us now, you know what I'm saying? I'm be sure there's no love lost. It was his business on either side. She had to do what she had to do. I had to do what I had to do. But, you know, the whole perspective was just making sure the relationship personally, you know what I'm saying, was you know, mended. And that it was. And you seen her on Kings and Queens. Voila, back like we never left.
I don't want to spend too much time on, you know, sport relationships. I do have a couple more.
Spin the block on those spoiled relationships.
Yeah, you can ask her because I'm gonna ask something when you get
a couple more, so I don't know how many.
These niggas is right here, like, we got this, man. Yeah, we gotta ask this nigga everything.
You got my brain running like,
we gotta ask this nigga everything from 2014 to what happened in movie here.
Well, I'm gonna go into you got one in the car, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I want to ask about this tournament. You know, the tournament that, you know, people say that never was, or it was make believe. Can we ever? Are we ever going to see that tournament? Is it going to come to life on the Caffeine platform?
Okay, same thing with the royalty. Same thing happened with the Caffeine thing. Yo, I'm coming with something. Yo, I'm gonna do something. Yo, stand by. Trust me, I got this. I'm gonna come. People didn't believe me. I'm just gonna start making phone calls and just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because when I tell certain people to stand by, they won't believe, that's on you. I have my hands with that. So my thing is, I told some people about fucking Caffeine. Some people didn't believe me. Lo and behold, now you see 40 over here. You see E Hard over here. You see Vixen. How's Vixen getting up? Listen, told people it is what it is at the end of the day. So my thing is, with the tournament actually a fucking true thing. I'm saying, like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Sometimes it's this switch of plans and shit like that. That's not something that they wanted to visit at this point in fucking time, because it's a long process when you're doing that. You feel what I'm saying? I was gonna even take this tournament and put it on my back, as far as like, fuck, I ain't gonna do it on the Caffeine show. I'm gonna do it on my shit. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? And then I didn't find that as to my advantage of saying, not even to my advantage, but, you know, fair for me to, you know what I'm saying, do a certain amount of work that, you know, that might not be in my company's benefit. You understand what I'm saying? Working with a bunch of people that's not really as appreciative of the opportunity that was being given. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying those like this, like search this person, that person was mad at whatever. Like, I understand the groveling and I understand the things that was going behind the scenes. And I was low-key disappointed because I heard certain girls, you know what I'm saying, beneath their breath or calling certain media or certain people saying, yeah, people's this, that, and the third. Why are y'all doing that? Name some other dude out here that's giving y'all opportunity other than me. Now, you can name this person, that person, but guess what? You got that opportunity due to the fact that they see you on Queen of the Ring. You feel what I'm saying? What are you mad about? Why are you mad that I'm trying to even put you on to something? You feel what I'm saying? So that's just the case. And I always play chess to the situation as far as that's concerned. Because I know a lot of people are seeing this now, and some might be getting mad. Some might, who the fuck knows? You understand? Some might be calling Josh Simone like, yo, I'm blowing shit up. I want to give yo such and such. Yo, man, listen, man, listen. I may be a lot of things to people, but I want you to take an example for one thing I don't do. And Josh, I give you the opportunity to correct me if I'm wrong. Here, I don't never put out no girl's name and disrespect them or violate them in public whatsoever. Name one.
Boss Chick Rain.
Huh?
Boss Chick Rain.
But you gotta understand though. So, you gotta understand. Let me ask you a question now. Am I violating to the point of calling out a name, or I'm refuting what she's saying and telling the truth about what really is?
Y'all have
a
bit of a
back. Have you seen me call? Have you seen me call that black woman out her name?
I will say that I've never seen you call her like a bitch or a hoe or anything like that. But y'all have y'all petty moments, you know.
Right. But let me ask you a question. Keep it 100. Is it about her career? Is it anything other to do with the shit that I have to refute or go back and forth with her from the crazy shit that's coming out of her mouth? Is there any like, well, you a failed battle rapper. You ain't shit. Your bars is trash anyway. I've never done that. I have championed her career at Queen of the Ring. I said, no matter what we go through, you still was dope here when you was dope. Shout out to you. And I'll keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? But if you see me come on the attack, it's more on the defensive because I see something out there that she put out there, be like, this ain't right, right? And tell the truth about it on my behalf, my truth. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, I haven't blatantly attacked any artist on Queen of the Ring or out of Queen of the Ring whatsoever in public. I refuse to do that. So I say all that to say this. If you've seen any example of what I do, when you want to deal with me, don't attack me in public because you're not going to get that energy. You're going to get a different type of energy that you're not wanting to get, that you're not going to want to have. If I don't fuck with you, it should be self-explanatory on why I don't fuck with you. Because you're putting the energy out there that's unnecessary, that you can pick up a phone to be like, yo, I don't like when such and such, can we do such and such, can we fix something? I'd give you 100% respect off of a phone call after going out there in the media. And it's not because, because I'm going to be embarrassed, or I'm going to get him. I'm going to expose him. Yeah, it just looks stupid for both parties. Doesn't do me no never mind. I'm in my crib chilling. I got a 9-to-5 job. You know what I'm saying? I'm not being braggadocious when I say this. I cut this shit off tomorrow. I'm still gonna win. You understand what I'm saying? It's just gonna be unfortunate that female battle rap is not gonna get the love and respect it deserves because I'm gone. You understand what I'm saying?
Is there
what other dude is gonna want to take the time and get up and be like, yo, man, I'm gonna do this I'm gonna champion this female battle rap thing.
You know, these ladies got a lot of drama.
I gave it 10 years. And nobody's willing to go toe to toe with me to, you know what I'm saying, to do what you call it. The only, you know what I'm saying, as far as, and I'm gonna keep it 100 on here. I'm not gonna duck no smoke. Me and Josh had fucking words one time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got love for Josh. The only reason why I felt like it was a situation because I was hurt off the fact that, you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to be my man, and I feel like he was in competition with what the fuck I'm doing and shit, and what I'm doing is not plentiful. There's not a lot of girls out there. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to savor I have to be strategic with every card because if I do something, I can't revisit that battle no more. It has to be great because out of 1,000 dudes, there's only like 25 girls to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we hash that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because Josh got love for me, I got love for Josh. We know what it is. You understand what I'm saying? But to go with that, what you were saying, Josh, with the ring thing and shit, I hold no malice for her to this day. You know what I'm saying? I see in the street, yo, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But I will refuse to say anything derogatory towards that woman in public unless it's coming towards me and it's not going to be, yo, bitch, let me tell you something about you. I'm not doing that. So I'm a grown-ass man. Maybe fucked up a lot of these dudes in the street. I'm not doing that to a woman. You feel me?
So we can hopefully maybe see Jazz the rapper come back to Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, fuck Jazz.
Look, Dakari mouth drop like.
All this fucking with you.
Hey, okay, we got Team Onesie over here. Team Onesie gonna cut up.
So listen, man. I love me some Jade, man. A lot of people still don't know. He and Jade be on the phone for hours, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You like, but that's business, personal business over here. You understand what I'm saying? As far as seeing her, because that really has one don't have really to do with other. If I'm talking to the phone with her. You ask a business question. If you will see Jade, possibly. She's not in. She's not to the public saying, "Oh, fuck with Queen Ring, fuck Queen Ring." All that. Nah, she be coming to the events. She be telling acts to give me advice on what to do and all that other stuff. Call me like a DEBO, such and such. We be talking about battles, all that shit. Now, I don't think she's opposed to coming back to Queen Ring. It's just with her, it's always about picking the right time to come back and make a splash on the game.
Because even Hustle has a love-hate relationship with y'all.
Say it again.
I said I believe it because I've seen you and y'all and Hustle have like a love-hate relationship.
But I got to tell you this. I got to say this because sometimes the personal and the business kind of intertwines. You know what I'm saying? Because my comebacks with certain girls really pertain to personal sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was just a business dude or what have you, they wouldn't probably fuck with me off of the shit. They feel like I, quote unquote, went back and forth with them with. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact that I knew Jazz since she was 17 and 18. It's the fact that I knew Hustle since she was 18, 19. It's the fact that I knew a lot of these girls since they was teenagers just coming up for the past 10 years. And they look at me either as like an uncle, big brother, secondary father figure, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Those relationships right there is the reason why, you know what I'm saying, shit could get mended because they know I mean well. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes things is just not, you know what I'm saying, to their advantage for them to win on a situation. You feel what I'm saying? And that it won't be to no fault of mine. But they'll look at me like, yo, nigga, you supposed to be a DEBO. You supposed to be the one holding me down, X, Y, and Z, and such and such. And you know how women are, John. You know what I'm saying? They're very territorial. And they feel like I'm giving more love to this person over here than I'm giving them. There's going to be a whole fiasco going. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to deal with that. You got to make a phone call and mend that and whatnot. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know if you can see the comments, but it's a common question. They keep coming. We kind of touched on our situation, and they keep asking if everybody was trying to push the ladies in the culture, they don't understand what's the problem with other leagues supporting the women, for the women basically to be pushed to the forefront.
I have no problem with that. But I'm going to keep it so 100. And you have to understand the line of what I'm speaking of. I'm a businessman, not your homeboy. Not saying you, Josh, I'm just saying period. If I want that fucking battle, I want that fucking battle. I'm going to do what the fuck I need to get that fucking battle on my platform. You understand what I'm saying? That's just pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? If I can outbid and get that battle on my shit, then it works for me. It works for me. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're saying to the fact of, or not the fact, the point of, oh, why this girl can't battle over here, why she can't battle. I didn't never say she couldn't battle over there, but you damn sure right, I'm going to fight for that motherfucking battle. You damn right I'm going to fight for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever shit I do behind the scenes, to fight for that shit and get that shit, I'm getting that motherfucker because it works for my brand. You know what I'm saying? I want a classic on Queen of the Ring. I don't want a classic on King of the Dot where I could have got that fucking battle. I'm just saying their name, period. This as a reference. But that's just it. Remember, DEBO's still a businessman. You feel what I'm saying? That's
and also, too, with, female battle rap now being pushed to the forefront on Caffeine, I've also seen a lot of people say that they feel like they have to up their appearance, sell more, I guess, skin and sex because that's what's getting them picked out of the bunch of girls. Is there any truth to that? I mean, we know appearance is everything, but how do you feel about people feeling like they have to dress provocative?
We're not gonna act like it's no provocative. No, the kings and queens. There's nobody dressing no damn provocative or no kings and queens.
The bodysuit with the corset.
Who?
Vixen had on the bodysuit with the corset.
Oh, no, that was dope, but that was on her though. Listen, man. Vixen
dress on.
Vixen is corny, and Vixen is corny, and she will wear sweatpants to the what you call it if she has it. At the end of the day, she chose that she wanted to wear what she wanted to wear, which was dope. I think it was perfect for her. She looked great. But to answer that question, there's a combination of things. You know what I'm saying? It's not just your beauty; it's your booty. It's not. It's a joke. It's a joke.
We gonna put that.
No.
Don't get canceled. Don't get canceled.
It's just a combination of things: bars, your look, your appearance, your the popularity that you had at that point in time. Listen, there's such a thing, and I'm not saying these girls. There's such a thing as popular ugly motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? They bring it in the dollar. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if all them girls wasn't looking right, they looked like they couldn't dress or they look crazy, their hair unkept, all that. Caffeine wouldn't give a fuck if, as long as they bring in 100,000 motherfuckers to that fucking channel, that's what they care about. You feel what I'm saying? All the other little details can subside later. You know what I'm saying? But they want to bring in the popular ones. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not about, because such and such is pretty, they gotta pay. No, that's not the case, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not the case. You know what I'm saying? They bringing in the ones that get the traction, that get the traffic.
Because a lot of people felt like the new girls, I guess, that you guys posted were like the typical Instagram model, exotic look. There wasn't any really, just regular, chicks from the block. So they were just wondering if that was the image that you are now pushing, since all the battles, a lot of the battles now will be on Caffeine, and, it's a bigger platform.
Mm-hmm. And I think some people...
I get what you're saying. Well, yeah, that just seems like a big coincidence. Because that's what it is. Everybody got this imaginary shit in their mind, and they can mind room after. Like, since they got Caffeine now, they got to get IG model looking girls to look, because it's the look. It's the look. No, it's not. Knock it off, man. I picked a couple of girls that happen to look good, but that also can rap. You can rap their ass off. You know what I'm saying?
And
Bishop can rap her ass off. Sue Ali can rap her ass off. Flitty, she could rap her ass off. You know what I'm saying? Vendetta, Jay Vendetta could rap her ass off. You know what I'm saying? Connie Guap could rap her ass off. I just haven't. I haven't put them on at the time because I haven't done no fucking events. I just showcased them.
So a lot of girls can't rap.
Shout out to Breezy too. Shout out to Breezy. She can rap her ass off. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said a lot of these girls, you said they can rap, but I feel like rapping on a beat and actually battle rapping are two.
No. I'm hearing the bars behind closed doors. Nobody knows what I'm doing. They're just seeing the faces, but they don't know what they can rap their ass off battle bars. Like, yo, suck. I'm like, yo.
Are they ghost writer verified? Like, girls, have they been? No. Already, 2 months ago, they drop a battle when they get exposed. So,
listen, you can never tell. Listen, you can't tell now who's unless the ones that's exposed. But even with the guys, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell who got ghost riders. A lot of these motherfuckers got ghost riders. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to take that chance, because what I know from what I see, from what I'm judging, there is no ghost rider around. You know what I'm saying? I could tell the algorithm of a battle rap and shit like that. I tell them to watch battles and stuff, because they'll give me material that's kind of close to song-written material, but some of the stuff I do here, fire. Crazy when they put their bars together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people come in here, they don't come in here battle rap ready. They come in here as fans, just like everybody else. Or just from some... Listen, when I did First Queen of the Ring, and nobody was a battle rap. Nobody. No, not Jazz, not Shooting, not Norma. The only person that was probably close to being a battle rapper, you know what I'm saying, was E-Hart. And she was a musician. She was an artist more than probably a battle rapper. She just said, let me just try this shit out and see how it sounds. Like, word. Like, I ain't roast that bitch in a minute. Like, ooh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So, Queen of the Ring evolved. It came a long way and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls just got to find the right algorithm of battle rap, and they'll get it. You know what I'm saying? So, when I put these girls into the fold and I put them for the sharks out there to swim with the sharks, they're going to have to swim and learn on their own. You feel what I'm saying?
I got two questions. My first one is, we recently saw you go live with See the Boss. You guys mended your relationship. The possibility of us seeing you and Nina Cruzay having a conversation. I know that she had some great battles over the last couple of years where she's trying to, everybody wants to get her name back in the mix. So is that something that is on the table, or?
Listen, man, I've never fell out with Nina. Always had a good rapport with Nina. But one thing I respect out of Nina is he kept it low to see. You feel what I'm saying? Which is See the Boss. So you haven't really seen both of them on the brand in a very long time. You gotta excuse me, because I'm fucking trying to drink. Hold on. So You know what I'm saying? I don't think neither had a problem coming back. That wasn't really the problem. I understand her loyalty towards C, so I didn't want to put her out there and make her look unloyal. Because I think that's not even the case anyway, because I don't think C would have sweat that. But since me and C divorced to mend the relationship, things got back to like back and like it never left. And you know what I'm saying? And I've admitted, because like I said, I take accountability for my actions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stems from my part when it comes to the C divorce situation, especially when it comes to communication. Because I wasn't, as a parent, not a parent, but a parent that she loved me that much, that she got wild love for me and shit, like a real big homie. So once we got back good and shit like that, it's like back like we never left. Now I'm real hyped to put her back in the game, her and Nina, because I feel like they spot it never left. Once they get seen, once they're being seen again, people's gonna just gravitate towards them, like you know, like yo, they love them and shit like that. So that's coming soon. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
And also too, since we're talking about some of the We Go Hard girls, we also had Tia S. She kind of said that, you know, she felt like she was blackballed. She had got all saying that, you know, people didn't want to really deal with her, and she possibly had an opportunity on Caffeine to battle, and I guess all the controversy regarding her.
She told you that she had an opportunity to battle on Caffeine.
Well, she said that she knew that she was blackballed in a sense because
blackballed by who though?
She could have had an opportunity, and people were putting out the word that she wasn't good. You know, she was bad business.
Okay, so do you want to be specific on those people, or you just want to keep that to yourself? Like,
that she had a fallout with City in regards to the money that was made.
Thank you. Okay, because I don't want it to make it look like this. I'm the one she had.
Yeah, it wasn't with you.
Right, but you got to be specific because I'm the bad guy. You got to remember, all that would allude to me. Well, you know it's easy to put it on me.
City. That's her relationship with Queen of the Ring. The fact that you guys are close to City, and City and her had a fallout. That was that part.
I've been doing a little sippy sips on my mind.
Okay, you little sippy sips. Well, no, that's a fact. That's a fact. Me and City has a real good rapport with each other. I fuck with City, but City in no point in shape and fashion ever said to me, "Don't fuck with her." You feel what I'm saying? You say, yo, DEBO, man, I'm just not fucking with her, but you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you not to fuck with her and shit like that. City don't do work like that. See, if out of all of us lead owners, City is the most stand-up guy out of all of us. Yes, I put that over me. You understand what I'm saying? That's why everybody fuck with City. You feel what I'm saying? He's don't ever do City wrong. It's a religious, you know what I'm saying? It's in the Bible. Don't ever do Big City wrong.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Although he didn't say that, but just seeing how things played out, can that still affect her for future battles and future plates on Caffeine?
Yo, I'm not gonna sit here and hold you, B. At a point in time, I was like, nah, that's my man City. We ain't doing that. You ain't fucking with it, I ain't fucking with it. You feel what I'm saying? Being loyal to City. You feel what I'm saying? So, because I'm pretty sure the shoe would be on the other foot. It'll be the same thing. Because like I'm gonna tell you, when me and C the boss had our fallout. I'm not saying City wasn't fucking with that shit, because he definitely fucked with that shit like that. But he adamantly tried to get that shit together. He talked to C and talked to me and try to mend that, because he know how great we were as a team. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what entails the situation with TS and City. I didn't go too deep in it. You understand? I just had the understanding that, you know, off of an event that happened, you know what I'm saying, he still looked bad to the fans, and shit made him look crazy, and he never really had no shit like that happen to him before, so he felt the way about that, which is pretty much rightfully so, because City always does good business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna speak on behalf of Tia, but I will say, you know what I'm saying, Tia is a nice girl. You know what I'm saying? She always shows respect and love to me and shit when she see me. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say with that's concerned. You know what I'm saying? She's a great battle rapper, great personality. You know what I'm saying? All around and shit like that. And I feel like she's one of those ones. If she applied herself, she would have been one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? When I took her to Cali and shit to battle Shuni, people loved her over there. You know what I'm saying? I say, yo, she's on her way. You feel what I'm saying? I think at this point in time, it applies to where a person could get into some things and probably do too much at the point in time and juggle a whole lot of things. And you know what I'm saying, it could just burn a couple of bridges if you're not doing certain things in the right fashion. That, you know what I'm saying, that really doesn't help your situation. And as far as this point in time, where it lies with me, well, not me, but Queen of Ring and Tia S and shit like that, there really is no, there's just a conversation to have. There really ain't no like, oh, when you fuck with Tia such and such or whatever and shit like that. It's just that I haven't visited that thing because I haven't even seen the battle for her to do or even be there in that lane to be like, okay, okay, let me get Tia S. Like, I haven't really been doing anything. You feel what I'm saying? I guess I get to him when I get to him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Tia, if you're watching, the opportunity is there. Just
this the last I want to ask about.
It's like you got to just pick up that phone, communicate. It seemed like a lot of things are getting.
Communication's always been with me. The only thing that these girls be wanting to know, they be pretty much not saying her, but for sure, I'm just saying they want to get into more of a T thing. Like, yo, but such and such said, and what you said. I'm not here for all that, man. What are we doing about this business? You feel me? Like, fuck what everybody gets it, because they want to keep that personal. They want to make their personal relationship towards me and put that as an advantage for them to make it feel like they're the victim and I should, you know what I'm saying, fix this shit because they feeling away. No. You know what I'm saying? I separate both of those things. You know what I'm saying? I can kick it with you about some personal shit, but after that, it has nothing to do with business. Just because I said I'm sorry, or just because they say, oh, well, you know what, you're right, I'm wrong, let me this or that. It doesn't mean that you're going to get fucking $5,000 over here because you feel like I fucked up over here. That don't mean that doesn't click. It doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you could 100% feel like what you're worth is what you're worth. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna give you what you feel like you're worth and go broke. You feel what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. I dare motherfucker come to me and tell me, yo, I need 4,000. I need 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna ask them. I'm like, well, okay, cool. I ain't got a problem with that. Let me ask you a question though. In your hometown, let's just make it advantage to you. In your hometown, can you go into such and such club and command that amount, you know what I'm saying, amount of money and get all those people in that fucking club with just your name on the top of the bill? If you telling me no, I'm gonna look at you. Then what the hell? You feel me? But you're gonna tell me, oh, but that's over there. I ain't know art. This is battle rap. So you trying to tell me I'm supposed to give you such and such, and you can command all these people with your name on the top of the bill to get in that motherfucking venue, and I'm gonna be good to go? No, here's this 5,000 right now. Let's go. When the event day comes, and I got like 6, 7 people in here, or for your name, I want to look at that. Well, you told me you could get
my money back. Run me my money.
I'll tell you, I can't get my money back because they're gonna be like, oh well, wait, where's my second half? They're gonna be mad. Oh, DEBO, he ain't a good businessman. He fucked up because he didn't give me my half or what such and such. Can I go online and say, oh, listen, man, she told me she can give me $5,000 per people in this damn venue, and there was only 6, 7. At least I'll give it a benefit of doubt, 30 people. And I ain't getting no fucking $5,000 people worth of money back. I didn't even break even. I'm under the red.
Somebody said,
I'm not even in the black. I'm not in the black. I'm in the red.
I think me and Josh had that conversation too. You know, we have to be
make it make sense.
What you
That's what I'm not. You listen, make it make sense. Don't get mad because such and such over here is getting what you heard over the phone conversation through a third party, the money you feel like you deserve because you beat such and such over here. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the mess
is a business. Hold on, let me finish, D. Hold on, let me finish, D. I'm in a business. Make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? You're making it make sense for you, but you're not making it make sense for all parties. You understand what I'm saying? And rightfully so, you would tell me, well, I'm not supposed to make it make sense for you. You did it. Well, cool. But is it fair for me to say, I'm not willing to do that right now because it doesn't make sense for my business? I'm okay. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to work this out with me, but I can't do it at this point in time.
And I definitely...
No! They'll get mad. Run to Twitter. Hold on. Because Twitter's a long run. DEBO, man. He's such and such. He's trying to wait there. Really? I guess you can't win, man. You can't win.
And I see that side of it.
Damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Being someone that...
Yeah, nigga, you seen the side of it because you was on that fucking token. Yeah.
I see that side of it.
Speak your truth, sir. Speak your truth on the times when you was getting phone calls. You was like, nah, this fucking... You... Listen. Knock it off, y'all. Don't sip that. Don't sip that.
Somebody in the comments too, they said, why do they feel like you get all the heat versus Babs and Vade a lot of the times, as far as wanting to throw you under the bus?
Because I'm the one that's like the artist liaison. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the one that's always out there. I'm always the one in the action. I'm always the one putting my foot out there, showing my face and stuff like that. I'm not saying Babs, them don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Babs to be getting that heat I get. I want her to be the figurehead, the face that everybody loves, because somebody's got to be the bad guy. I really understand that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I ain't gonna hold you. I have gripes with it. I be feeling away, but somebody got to be the bad guy. I said, fuck it. I'll just take it upon myself, because Vega is not good on being a bad guy. Vega can be a bad, but he'll say some crazy shit to you, and all hell gonna break loose, and we ain't gonna have no motherfucking Queen of the Ring after all hell gonna break loose. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let Vega be Vega. You know what I'm saying? He does what he does over here, which is cool. And I want that to be loved by everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just take the heat. Boom, boom. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but it comes with the territory. I don't even know what this shit is.
Yeah. So the
only thing I ask is just be fair, be truthful when it comes to my name coming out your mouth. Keep it 100.
The last girl.
Real quick. One thing I will say in a lot of these girls' favor, including myself, in battle rap business, we've all been thrown to the wolves first day. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I knew all about the battle rap business when these girls came in. I was like here jerking them like, yeah, I'm gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna pay her. Oh, my contract for her gonna be super crazy. Oh, I'm gonna do such and such. No. We was all learning this business as we came in. Like I said, Queen of the Ring was like Wu-Tang Clan. We had the RZA, the Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, You God, Respected Death, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon the Chef, and the Method Man. You know what I'm saying? Master Killer and what's his name came around too, Capadonna.
Before my time. Before my time.
Oh, okay, cool. But what I'm saying is, they all exploded together in the industry. We did the same thing. We came out of nowhere and got big. You know what I'm saying? The Normas, the Jazz, the E Hearts, the Dutches, the QBs, the so on and so forth, the Shooties, the Farrahs, the Shane Ashleys, the K Prophets, the C3s, the 40 Bars, all of them, Jada Rays. You know what I'm saying? I could keep going for days. Bonnie Godiva. I could keep going for days. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I just don't want to forget nobody and shit like that. Shout out to all the girls, you know what I'm saying, that's been there from the beginning and stuff, man. And we always learning the business as we go along. All of us learning the business as we go along. You understand what I'm saying? That even goes to effect with the with the jazz and gladiator school. Learning the business as we go along. Some things I wasn't privy of, that wasn't told to me, which clashed and made it to a fucking stupid ass situation that could have been avoided had it been, you know what I'm saying, I had the proper information of what the fuck was going on. That feel like didn't need to be told to me because it was kept from me. So I just chalked it up and been the bad guy off of that shit. And I was like, yo, it is what it is, man. I'll take that with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? As long as the relationship was, and I'm not saying that towards Jack because it wasn't Jack. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it was other people that, you know what I'm saying, Norths. But I ain't gonna say nothing. But
don't say
you know, you know what I'm saying? But so, it is what it is.
Dakari brought up earlier about the tournament that you had. So before that, there actually was a tournament some years ago where Robin Rhymes was the winner.
I love that tournament. Yeah.
So the relationship with Robin Rhymes, she's been very vocal. She's, talked about possibly suicide, battles, being held back.
What is you talking about back then or recently?
I'm glad you brought that up because
She made posts, basically about her career being stopped at Queen of the Ring and RBE and URL.
We talking about recently?
Yes, recently. I want to say December, January.
No, that's not funny. That's not saying you're making a joke, but that's not the point.
Just saying, she made posts. She got back to posting as normal, but a lot of Queen of the Ring and URL played a huge part in that. So what is the relationship with Robin Rounds? Where did that go sour? And also Queen Vixen, she participated in that tournament as well. and the relationship with Queen Vixen and Queen of the Ring with Cyrus. So you care to kind of speak on both of those relationships and if they can possibly...
Well, Robin is a little more lengthier than Queen Vixen. Queen Vixen is just, she's self-explanatory herself, meaning that she just showed whatever colors she wanted to show to the game. Only thing I wanted to do was just showcase her talent. You know what I'm saying? She could probably come up with one or two incidents where she felt like Queen of the Ring did something to her and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I could pretty much sure I could refute that. You know what I'm saying? If I heard, and I'm not too banged up on anything she really has to say and shit like that. Other than, you know, I wish her the best, and I hope she does good in her career. But you know, sometimes you're a detriment to yourself, and you could be self-destructive. That's unfortunate. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm shit. We all can be self-destructive to ourselves if we do the wrong things and shit like that. I know I have a couple of times. But I wish her the best, man. I have no ill will towards Queen Vixen. I said, I think she's actually dope. And she did very dope in that tournament. I do agree with that. As far as Robin Rhymes, the same thing could apply here probably, but a little more lengthy. You know what I'm saying? I really have to go into detail to detail on whatever incident has going on when it comes to Robin Rhymes and stuff like that. She's one of the... listen, man, when I say this, y'all gonna fucking think I'm crazy when I tell you this. All jokes aside, Robin Rhymes is probably top 10 in female battle rap.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, but this is what I'm trying to tell you.
I respect it. It's your opinion. We're entitled.
That's what I'm saying. But listen to the context I'm putting it in, though. Okay? When I say context, let me backtrack. She could have been one of the top 10. Okay? Because I wanted to put it in context, but I wanted to be very, you know what I'm saying, clear on what I say. She has the gift. She has the talent. She has personality. She has bars. She has a look. You know what I'm saying? And she has a nice business mind. You know what I'm saying? She has ambition. Very important. And the ambition is very important because all these can't work if the ambition is not there. Understand? What she could have potentially did in the era of where she was doing it in, because you got to remember, Josh, after the tournament, she went straight to BB King's, battled Jay Smooth, tore it down. You understand what I'm saying? She did this twice in her career. She did it with Jay Smooth and BB King's, and she did it at Royalty versus First Lady Flames. You feel what I'm saying? The potential is there. Whatever gripes and grievances she has, whatever lead she has it in, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she could, you know, be less outspoken. But I wouldn't want to say, I don't want her to misunderstand if she sees it. When I say less outspoken, you know what I'm saying? I'd say, you know, speak up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna make it a public situation, always remember the public is gonna speak up too. You feel me? For and against you. You understand? So it makes it a collage of opinions that you want or you don't want. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people are going to get in your business. You understand? If you feel like you're dealing with said A battle rapper, B, C, deal with the one you think is closest to you that's in your business range or have a plan that's, you know, conducive to you to want to work in the environment you want to work in. If it's not all set three, then don't do it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for your mental health, for your preservation of this life and going forward with yourself, just, you know, get out the game for a while. You know what I'm saying? Recoil everything, rethink, and just come back in a better, you know, in a better sense when you're, you know, when things could work out for you.
But took that time. It was a time where we didn't see Robin Rounds for a long time. She was more so in the crowd. And then she resurfaced around at Royalty. Randomly, no one, you know, expected that. That was a surprise battle. And then it seems as though after that, things again went astray. So is there a reason that you guys keep having an issue with Robin Rhymes? Or I know,
but it's not. I'm not gonna put the finger on anybody else, man. It's also it's not us as far as Queen of the Ring when you say you guys, because it just happens to be that we're part of. Hold on, let me finish. It happens to be that we're part of battle rap, so it's easy to put us in that box. You feel what I'm saying? Because it looks like we're the situation has to do with Queen of the Ring, especially if she'll put out name in it, but it's not necessarily true because she would tell you out of her own mouth, this is not really a Queen of the Ring matter. It just so happened that Queen of the Ring is the place that people are trying to book me in or and shit like that. And I'm not saying alluding to URL either. It's an isolated incident. We all understand in public, her and KG was in court going back and forth or whatever what have you. You know what I'm saying? We know KG is a part of URL and stuff like that. So all that ties in. All that ties in. So whatever business is spilled out into the public from her, because you know how URL, they do not spill out. They've been able to say shit. They keep things a tight lip. Whatever's spilled out on her, you understand what I'm saying? She got to understand there's really no going back to that because the company that's going to work with you is not going to work with you if you're doing said things and you can be any potential threat to them somewhere down the line if they even take you back. And shit, they know this is coming. You understand what I'm saying? But on her defense, you know what I'm saying? I guess she felt like there's nowhere else to turn, nowhere else to do but speak her mind and get it off her chest. If that's her therapy, that's her thing, that's her release, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? She got to say what she got to say, you know what I'm saying? But there's two sides to every story. And, Godspeed with her, man. I hope she gets whatever she needs to get out of this nice period and shit like that. I'm not trying to be funny. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I wish everybody fucking well. Trust me when I tell you, man, this shit is not that big. Battle rapping, not that serious, my nigga. Not that serious. Lose your mind. You feel me? But I wish her well, man. I think, like I said before, I'll visit back to what I said. She could have been. I retract my statement. She could have been a top 10 talent. Has she? But who knows?
Not to trying to get off topic, but we see that Caffeine is moving at a fast pace with battles and cards. Do you feel like they might oversaturate as far as events wise? And do you feel like we might have to get some newer girls on the scene? And a lot of people I'm starting to see are saying that they're, I guess, tired of seeing the same old top 5, top 10 girls. Can we see will we ever see I guess I'm saying, a full lineup of new girls? Not the just, not the 40.
To Caffeine, URL defense, to me and Baggy trying to get motherfuckers new in there all the time. K. Prophet, Darling, Jada, Raye, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Not new, but you know what I'm saying? People that we know busy. Yeah. We try to implement them in that situation all the time. But to Caffeine and URL defense, you know what I'm saying? They can't, listen, the numbers speak, we got to have a continuation of that to pay the bills, to keep the lights on. These names got to be, you know what I'm saying, recycled here and there. Now, we could just squeeze in one to make a star of, but, you know what I'm saying, it ain't going to be everybody at the same time. Because once you put a bunch of fresh new faces, you go from, like, I'm not saying these are the views. You're going from, like, 100K views on Caffeine to probably, like, 52 views, 52,000 views or some shit like that. Those are not the numbers they want to see. They got investors, they got, stay, whatever. I'm not in Caffeine business, but they have to keep a certain amount of energy up.
I don't know if
wise or whatever. Huh?
I don't know if I could ask you this. This might be a little, but if you could pick.
Well, let me just finish the question. You can ask me. Don't worry about it. But I kind of know where you're getting at. But Vixen wasn't part of the plan.
Okay. She
wasn't the biggest thing. The Kings of the Queen. She wasn't part of the plan. We made her. Queen of the Ring made her part of the plan. I said, I ain't gonna mention names, but one or two names just was already supposed to be there before this. When it didn't work out, I said, you know what? I'm going to pick somebody that's fucking been putting on just battle rap period. You know what I'm saying? Like just working fucking hard. It gotta be Vixen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she got the total package. If she gets that one shot, she gonna go. Push it out there. Go. Get crazy. And it just worked out in everybody's favor. Not only did she have a good fucking battle, which is quote unquote battle of the night, nigga, she was all they was talking about at that fucking event, other than Surfing 40. You know what I'm saying? Which Surf beat 40 obviously, but hey. You lost Surf. Yeah. But so to just to answer the question, you know what I'm saying? Like, slowly but surely. Vixen, First Lady Flames came out the door, you know what I'm saying? Yoshi, these are prime examples of new girls coming in. Go ahead, D. I'm sorry.
So I was gonna say, if you could pick 3 girls right now that you feel like are ready three, I guess, new, well, not new, but new to Caffeine, who would you pick? Not,
Just because I pick them don't mean that they're going to be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, I could pick them. I could pick them. That's not a problem. I would say, who I think should need to be there that would fuck it up and get crazy. Dawn Lady. Yeah, that's kind of hard. Can I get 5? It's gotta be 3.
Give me
5. The Dawn Lady, Norma. Jada. But that Shooty, man, that's so self-explanatory. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she knows Shooty coming back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like a Shooty and Farrah, you know what I'm saying? Like, those names and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't mention other days? Why don't mention other days? Not that they're not ready and shit like that. I want to clear that up. Some are just doing music. You feel what I'm saying? The Star Quasians, the Chainers, the Star Girls, I see them busting it out doing music. Great fucking music. They probably don't even care to fucking battle rap no more, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are the people I would probably try to bring in and shit like that. You know. I'm gonna lose on this question anyway, because whatever name is not mentioned, what the fuck that nigga DEBO said? I'm not ready.
Coffee versus Norma. They said they would like to battle each other. We could get that.
Coffee versus Norma. That's fire. I like that. Josh, don't try to steal that.
But actually, it was ours first. She did say it on here. Women of the Year is, I don't know if they're shooting that today or tomorrow. Are you currently in Philly or are you in New York?
Shot.
Huh? Oh, it's been shot.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There was a rumor of an altercation that happened at the Women of the Year. Before we get into, your how that came about. News, did anything happen there that you want to elaborate on or touch on?
Just say what you want to say, because if it's out there already, it's already out there. Stop with the bullshit.
Allegedly.
And Hurricane Dude got into altercation at the event, and you had to break it up. Angry Fan, that was the one on Twitter. Angry Fan recently made a blog about it. Anything happened, or is that true? Any truth to that?
Allegedly.
Nick, stop going around in circles. Allegedly. You have to break it up.
Listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not here to put nobody else's business out there. Whatever's gonna be said is gonna be said by the parties that's involved. That's not my place to do.
Definitely understand that. And when
I'm just here. I'm DEBO. How you doing? I'm a Queen of the Ring, not a superhero.
And the champion of the year for the fellas. I know you definitely excited about that. How did that come about with the Woman of the Year instead of champion of the year?
I give that credit to Jay Black. That's all Jay Black. Not really me and shit. It's just so you know what I'm saying. When anything you say will come from the women or queen, anything, something like that, it automatically looks like I'm involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to support any woman that's getting into the thing of women's battle rap or whatever help I can get. You know what I'm saying? I definitely what you call it. But I give that credit to Jay Black and shit. He's the one that raised the money. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that pretty much picked the panel, did this, that, and the third. Salute to him. Salute to those ladies, man, that fought tooth and nail to argue about who they feel like should be Women of the Year. Wody. Don't be upset at me. Don't be upset at me. I ain't picking nobody. I ain't influencing nothing. Nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I don't got nothing.
Who do you think's winning Woman of the Year?
I don't have a skin in that game. I can't do that.
All right. Can you give us your
I show favoritism behind the scenes. Say it again.
Can you give us your Mount Rushmore female battle rap?
Nah.
You can do that. You can give us. You can give us 4. Who you think?
But we know Hart gonna be on it.
Who you think changed the game the most? You give 4.
But you just give us 3 more.
Who changed the game the most?
That's what the Mount Rushmore. Who changed the game? Who the pioneers? Who did it the best? Who,
You're going to do the catalog of names that been on my brand and was battled all over the place. I can't do that. I can't. I just switched a couple of names out in my head already and stuff like that. And it's not like because I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna talk about that. I just can't. It's so many names. That's a debate. That's like a big debate in my head right now.
yeah, that's the great debate in female battle rap.
Because I can go with E-Hart. I can go with 40. I can go with E-Hart, 40, Hustle, QB, official. Yo, I can go with I go with C3. You know what I'm saying? I got a big argument for C3, but my C3 should be on there. You know what I'm saying? I can go with shit.
And what's that?
Couture.
No.
Couture. Yeah, Couture. No, man. Couture, man. Couture, there are lots of women in battle rap, boy. Trust me when I tell you. You know what I'm saying? I guess, man. I gotta see. That's a hard one.
Speaking of Couture, the reason we like, she always doing the fuck DEBOs, and everybody wants to see Couture do the everything. Everybody wants to always see Couture.
Let me ask you a question. Can you see me?
We can see the picture.
All right, give me 2 seconds because I'm just doing something.
1, 2. I'm a little toasty right now.
What you said? What you said, John?
Couture. Everybody wants to see Couture. We saw our verse clip, but of course, I think that's a question you're never going to hear it end up. Everybody always wants to see more and more of Couture. Are we going to see Couture this year? Is it possible we can see Couture more reoccurring? Like, what's going on with Couture?
That's on Couture. Couture professed to me that she was coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like more than ever. You know what I'm saying? I get some caffeine touches. Yo, girl, can you say? Yeah, so that's on Couture. Like, not for nothing. We wanted Couture to watch the throne. She had to fall back. And it was pretty much on her to want to take it. And she said, nah, she's going to wait on the next one. I said, all right, cool. I wanted Couture versus E-Hart.
Yes, sir.
E-Hart was supposed to also be on Watch the Throne. You know what I'm saying? She didn't tell you because, you know what I'm saying? I think of the situation. I forgot what situation E-Hart had. I do know, but I don't want to tell her business, obviously. But E-Hart and Couture was supposed to be on Watch the Throne.
Oh, I thought K-Shine was.
Is there a reason?
No.
Is there?
Let me tell you something. Don't try to be funny. Don't try to be funny. E-Hart gonna be. E-Hart name is her name, no matter win, lose, or draw. At this particular time, my nigga, she's a legend, and she's damn near done it all. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no setback she could really have to fuck up her career like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a salute to K-Shine. He got busy. He did what he did as any battle rapper supposed to do. You understand what I'm saying? But to me, E-Hart is still one of the greatest, man. You know what I'm saying? In this game, male or female. Male or female. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Is there a reason why we didn't see Yoshi on this card? I know that she had a.
Because Yoshi trash.
Yeah,
I'm asking for Yoshi. She trash. And this interview is over.
That's Tori Doe. And I see she's on Twitter. She said that she would like to battle D-Dot. Is there a reason why we didn't see that battle, or any kind of reason why we didn't see her at all?
She would battle who?
She said she'll battle D-Dot.
Yo, I would love to see that. I know they would have been talking. Hey, They've been talking spicy to each other. I would love to see that. No, it's no particular reason why she's not on here or shit like that. She's set up to come back on another card and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much have in my head who I want her to battle shit, which would be super crazy. But it's gonna be with a female. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get to see Yoshi soon and shit. You're gonna see Yoshi soon.
I was surprised.
She's got with her spell like everybody else.
I was surprised we didn't see Casey Jade. She probably had the biggest body on the Kings versus Queens card against Swamp. So I thought, she was
supposed to see. You're supposed to see Casey Jade in King versus Queens. You're supposed to be on.
So why are we only seeing 5 battles for this card and not more?
Because they had to cut back. If you notice on the other previous cards and all other stuff, they don't have as many battles they used to as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a financial thing, like motherfuckers is losing money or caffeine going out of business. Oh my God, it's over. Nah, it's none of that. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it better sense. Come on, man. Even though the pace is going fast and we're not there for like 8 hours, like how we be in the motherfucking actual event and shit like that. You gotta understand, man. Business wise, probably makes all the sense in the world not to do 5 battles instead of 7 and shit. Because if you do a 7, that adds to more battles that you're not going to have. You know what I'm saying? Slow the pace down, like spread it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spread it out.
Well, hopefully at the next event, maybe OTFMZ can be there, clearing the ring.
Come on, cut that shit out. Ain't none of that happened. You're going to tell me the secret sauce on how you tagged all those people all the time. I've been trying to master that shit, that secret you've been doing for eons. How do you get all those people in one click? I know you don't go one by one. I know you don't.
I don't know if it's like waves. Like, I just be like, and it be there.
I got another question too. Recently we've been seeing the rookies and the vets go at it crazy. A lot of the rookies been coming at the vets been coming at the rookies. I feel like right now is the perfect build up for a rookies versus vets card. How do you feel about your rookies coming at your vets sideways and
Yoshi with the trolling?
Your vets coming back. How do you take to that? Farrah and Yoshi, 40 and Farrah.
I really listen, man. Sometimes the rookie versus vet battle is lopsided. Shoot your shot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 40 with that shoot your shot control. You know what I'm saying? Team 40. That shit was lopsided, man. A lot of investors be wilding on the fucking rookie. I'm like, damn, son, shit, I can't make no stars doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to fall back off of that. It was getting crazy.
You have a whole new, I think, level of new girls now than you did then. If you look at some of the new girls you have a bigger group of new girls that are more so can compete. I think this time around, and they actually, won the battles. And it does seem like the vets kind of would have motivation to battle these girls because they do get a response or a rise out of the vets that the old new girls could.
Yeah. I mean, when I see Yoshi keeping up with Tory Dog, like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? So it could happen. You know what I'm saying? It could happen. We'll see. But to be honest with you, at this point in time, what I'm most interested in is getting a lot of the names I mentioned in the earlier part of this interview up to speed and being looked at to where they could get a chance for somebody to call me at the Caffeine and URL office and say, oh, such and such is fire, man. Bring her over. We got to do such and such. All right, cool. And also make the best battle for Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? That's most important because it's all about getting my machine back up and running and shit, as opposed to like catering to somebody else's brand and shit like that. It's all about Queen of the Ring first and foremost. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get female battle rap back up to speed and looked at as how it should be, like how we had enjoyed it back in the days when everybody was, you know what I'm saying, all for I understand people want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? But this shit was all about the unity, the camaraderie, the battles, and everything else and shit like that. And we were forced to be reckoned with, you know what I'm saying? Because we had a big following and supporters that's putting us on a pedestal and getting us visuals and stuff like that. So that's what I'm really trying to get back to. So I'm trying to get a lot of new energy that's willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it right now.
Yeah, I would love to see Merc too. This Merc, I don't remember if he named one of named her as one of the ladies, but I would love to see her.
I didn't, to be honest with you. But here's the thing. I'm not subsiding Merc. I'm not looking at her like, oh, I ain't fucking with her after that royalty shit. No, that's not the case whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I would love to bring Merc back. I just want Merc to take that chance and that opportunity when it's presented for her to get crazy. Because I'm not going to sit here and I don't want people to think I'm bashing that situation as far as with Merc. But I'm pretty certain that had Merc got crazy with Casey around that time, her name would have been put in that rotation as well. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she understands that. It's not like anybody's bashing her name or getting crazy or none of that. Because I fuck with Merc super heavy. I think she's in that top 10 bracket if she can get crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting for her to take her opportunity and run with it. Come on, Merc, what we doing? Take that fucking opportunity and get crazy. You're better than a lot of these motherfuckers out here. You're better than a lot of these dudes out here. You just gotta take that advantage. Casey did it. Vixen did it. You do it. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Watch it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just listen. Let me tell you something. To say all that, I gotta say all this. Ms. Merc, you are one of the most humblest, respectful, coolest people I know. Like, if I had my pick on who to fuck with, you'd be my top 3 to push. Like, if they say, yo, pick DEBO, just pick 3. She'll be one of those top 3 to push. If I never had Queen Ring ever again, I was just managing girls and stuff like that, I could put all my own into her and make sure she gets there. She'll be one of them, because I know when Merc is on, she's on. When she's on, I can put up against any dude, any female. You feel what I'm saying? Because I think she has it like that. You know, you haven't seen the best of her. You haven't seen Merc at her peak yet. But she has so many things being distracted. Like, she's easily distracted. You know what I'm saying? She could hit a pin drop when she battle rapping. Turn around and be like, what happened? Oh shit, let me get back to these bars. You know what I'm saying? But she has to learn how to be focused on what's in front of her as opposed to everything that's around her. And you understand what I'm saying? So, and she also needs a team, not saying to join a team, but when she spin her bars, man, she needs somebody to be there so she can spit them in their face and all that shit instead of being always by herself. Merc is she's not a clingy person. You understand what I'm saying? She's like always to herself a lot. She's respectful and shit like that, but she don't really need nobody, baby. So, but if she had like a little team or people that she can get with and shit like that to, be around, I think she can do it, man. Sometimes a team is a big advantage to you, man. It's a help.
Mulatto and Unique, I feel like.
No.
All 3 of them, I feel like.
Mulatto, Black.
It's the preparation.
Listen, no. I'm not even going there. Fuck all that.
Girl.
To mention her name. She was one of the names that I want to put in. Listen, Mulatto Black is in that top 10 I'm talking about. You understand what I'm saying? My nigga, for her versus Cheddar, that was her superpowers on full tilt. You understand what I'm saying? Her hair was crazy. She was Jean Grey turned into Phoenix that time. You feel what I'm saying? So with Mulatto Black, it's all about just getting you in the right position. Sometimes it's hard because people will fight against me on the things they did prior that wasn't to their liking and shit like that. So it's hard to position some of these girls or put them in a place where I want them to be in, because it's just not about DEBO. DEBO had all the money, all the say. I wouldn't listen to nobody. I'd be like, listen, you go over here, be quiet, okay, put over here, okay, back, let's go. 100 times over, so that people can continuously see it. But I don't got all the say all the time. I got partners, I got other business partners. Like it is what it is. So if I can get you there, don't fight and fuss with me. Appreciate the opportunity and go off. Because if you go off and people see that, then it takes you to another level. Not saying her per se. I'm just saying anybody, period. But I'm just saying, forgive me, Mulatto Black, I should have mentioned your name because I am that much in awe of your pen. And it's crazy. And she got everything from the pen, personality, she's humble, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe me and her, we Scorpios, but you know what I'm saying? We fight, fuss, and little everyone, but she understands. We understand each other to the point where, yeah, you a Scorpio too. Yeah, but we fight and fuss, you know what I'm saying? But she understands where I'm coming from. understand where she's coming from. You feel what I'm saying? Which is the reason why I keep coming at her like, yo, we gotta do this. We gotta rock. I'm like, oh, what we doing? What we doing? So every other blue moon, I will call her because I want the people to see that she is that great. That great. I never gave up on her when she battled Shun. I never gave up on her when she battled Star Smile. I never gave up on her when she battled whoever she battled. I feel like she didn't have a great show. But I knew somewhere down the line, just like Merc, because I seen the blackboard, the thoughts of the day, joint that Merc did, that was Merc on full tilt. You feel what I'm saying? That right there had me believe in my mind that if she gets that chance one good time, it's over. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just pretty much it. There's very few of those. Not a lot, but very few.
Maybe we give Merc and Mulatto on their A game. Can you imagine?
And on Caffeine too, where there's not a lot of crowd, there's not a lot of distraction. They can just get their bars
right.
out. That would be crazy.
Right.
I'm
listening.
Well, I'm sure you got all your predictions for Kings versus Queens. I'm sure you're rocking with all of the ladies. How you feel about the way they've been promoting the card? You've been seeing all of the ladies kind of coming crazy at their opponents, trying to get some excitement going. But these battles, they're a week away now. How you feeling about the ladies and the way they were rolling into the matchup?
I feel good. I'm real interested in that T-Top and Coffee battle, though. I want to see how that shit turned out. And you know what I'm saying? There's to Coffee's defense, there's no distraction or pretty much a he say, she say, or everything going on in that nature and shit. She probably just wants to rap, showcase her skill set and whatnot. And I guess at this point in time, she can do so. That's not taken away from anybody else. I'm just saying, like, her and T-Top have a rapport with each other where, I guess anything that's not really going to go left is going to go left. I just want to see her superpowers on full tilt. And this might be the day where she's able to do that without no distractions or anything else. She can really just be on display with her skill set. So I'm really interested in seeing that because a lot of people are saying T-Top is going to 3-0 without a shadow of a doubt. And I try to refute that by saying, well, look at Vixen and DNA. People still don't want to hear that shit. So if Kofi can find some way on getting a 2-1 for me, I'll take that in one way. You know what I'm saying?
I've been seeing them as a pick for Battle of the Night for a lot of people. Actually, people are pretty.
I think most of Vixen gonna be Battle of the Night. Too much energy not to be. They are not trying to play with each other. You also know what he got in front of Vixen as far as that concerned. Vixen knows vice versa the same thing. I think their energy either them or JC and First Lady Flames are gonna be Battle all night.
Are you concerned about JC not possibly showing up, seeing as though he just?
No, he gonna show up. He gonna show up. No key between me and you. Between me and you, like I'm not getting interviewed.
Y'all said it.
Yeah, y'all just disappear for a minute so he can
like, you know what I'm saying? No, I think JC knows what he has in First Lady Flames, and he's not trying to fuck that up, which is unfortunate for the other brand and shit like that. I'm just guessing. I'm assuming y'all at this point in time. I'm guessing he knows what he has in front of First Lady Flames, and he's not trying to fuck that up, especially on a platform and an event such as to this magnitude. You feel what I'm saying? He cannot accept no loss. He can't even accept a debatable with First Lady Flames. You understand what I'm saying? First Lady Flames is that great, and that's respect due to her. So if he doesn't, now let's just play devil's advocate, or let's just go on the side of the coin. If he does not show up, then wow, what's going on with JC? Something wrong? They're gonna go back to the bullshit again about him not being, you know what I'm saying, doing such and such or whatever and all that crazy rumors and shit. But I would bet the house on it that you would see JC come on what you call it.
I don't know if you guys have heard. A lot of the ladies were saying that they were being sexually harassed by the league owner of the Niggas vs. Bitches card. Is that anything that has been discussed, or?
Are you serious? This is the first time me hearing this.
Yeah. I mean, we
that serious?
We had Nemesis live discussing it.
What?
Yeah, they said that he has a foot fetish. He's trying to sleep with the girls when they get there. Official said battling there was one of the worst experience. Well, excuse me, she hosted there. That was one of the worst experiences that she's ever had with a league. Um, and I just didn't hear anybody.
Are you saying the right card, the niggas versus bitches card?
First bitch card, TDH is the league owner. I just didn't see anybody from Queen of the Ring speak up. I actually saw him on Bab's show and things like that. So I was just wondering, was there a reason? Did nobody ever hear about it, or why wasn't that something that I would think that Queen of the Ring would come to the defense of the ladies?
If I would have heard about it, I haven't heard about it. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if those are allegations because I don't know who's saying these things. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to hear be accusing anybody of something that's true or that's not true. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to hear it from the horse's mouth, or you know what I'm saying? I'm just hearing secondhand from you. That would be crazy if that was the case. That would be very fucking crazy. Now, see, here you go. You got a title called Names and Bitches. What do you expect, my guy? What do you expect? You expect a respectful situation coming out of this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go with what you're seeing. Seeing is believing. Like, what's that saying? I'm fucking up all the sayings on this fucking interview. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Believe what they show you.
I feel like it was more controversy and entertainment behind the name and just everything that led up to the event than the actual event. Me personally, I saw the live stream. It was terrible. The match.
Josh, change that crazy ass picture you got on there. Please, I want to look at that picture that you got. You look crazy. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I don't know which.
I don't know where he went, but at least change that picture.
He probably went to go refresh his drink. But isn't any? I don't know. Did he leave? Is there truly anything? There's no room for that. Tell DEBO to stay on until we get off.
Huh? What?
I don't know. Production is just giving us instructions, DEBO. We're just I'm just reading what production is saying.
I don't know what you talk about. You got any last words you want to say to these kings before we get into Kings versus Queens this weekend? Anything you want to say to the ladies? Any last words before you get out of here? It's definitely been a pleasure having you. Want to throw it out there?
Man, fuck them kings, man. They call me Captain Saberhawk, yo. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, Tay-Rock said you better calm that energy down so he have a shot for you. I don't know if you saw that in his interview, him and DNA.
That's what he said? All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to see. I'll talk to him. I want to hear that shot. As soon as I pull up there. Let me hear the shot.
DNA said y'all and Vixen. And DNA said y'all was Gas and Vixen in the building. And you
No, he wasn't. Let me tell you something. I love those narratives because you can refute them so easily. Let me tell you something. If that was the case, why are they cheering out for DNA when they heard them fucking bars 3 or 4 times over? Oh, DNA, that's fire. Oh, that's fire. Think you heard that shit fucking. I'll go back. Knock it off. What you get? I didn't even hear Vixen's round.
If it was Gas,
you're John. And maybe you know. I really don't like to hear nobody's bars or clearly. I want to be excited just like the fans. The only person that would bully me into hearing their bars would be Hustle. Yo, DEBO, you gotta hear this. Yo, check it, right? I say, yo. Sometimes like Hustle, nah, motherfucker, stay on the phone. You gotta hear this. I'm like, oh, damn. So even if she would tell me bars, it would probably go from one ear and out the other because I choose not to really out. I hear punchline too, like, yo, that's fine, that's crazy. But I want to be entertained like everybody else in front of the fans and stuff, so I can have the natural reaction that I want to have. So when I got crazy with Vixen Boy, nigga, that was a natural reaction. So when she said, you get a super headshot, I was like, that was a natural reaction because she counted rebuttal, or if you want to say rebuttal, I don't want to speak bad language. What DNA said prior and his round before Vixen about the super head shit. And she said the super headshot, bam! I was like, oh shit. Now, I can't remember if she said that to me, because she did it with the morning and other. I'm not trying to hit anybody when I'm running around doing a gang of 110 shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard that, I was like, yo, fire. You know what I'm saying? Am I rooting for my team? Of course. Am I putting the mustard on the hot dog? Nah. Come on, son. I'm giving everybody a fair share. Well, I tell you what, I'm not probably rooting for the guys. I'm not probably reacting too much to them. But I'm reacting to my team. They ain't saying nothing hot anyway.
Break back. Make sure you hit them rounds before you bring So you bring out, make a special, a little special occasion, so we can make sure she good to go before we bring Merc back, so she can rock the crowd.
Oh, Merc?
Yeah, Merc. Make sure
After
you
this
bring
right here,
around.
she can say it out loud.
Yo, Merc, man, just like you told me, man, which I appreciate your advice, man. Just fix your crown, man. You good. You especially good with the big homies. You ain't going nowhere. We don't got no uh, no bad anything as far as business wise or personal and shit like that. I'm rocking with you. I'm riding with you. You feel what I'm saying? I know you out there. You want to battle Lady J. I hope you and Lady J have a good battle. Shout out to Lady J because she's dope too. And one thing about Lady J, let me tell you something. I don't offer her too many plates or too many what you call it. Anytime I'm down or I got a situation I look fucked up in public, she always says to me, yo, King, man, you good. Don't worry about it, man. Please, move on from that or do such and such. You know what I'm saying? My condolences or such and such. You be good. And I do appreciate that. You understand what I'm saying? And I always wanted to, never got a chance to tell her that, but I'm hopefully she'll see in this interview. Lady J, man, shout out to you for being a real one. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I can get you those plates that I feel like you deserve because I think you're dope. You know what I'm saying? That's what the future holds. And hopefully I'll be around to conduct that.
I would like to see you guys work more with Charisma too. I think Charisma has a lot of potential. She's a great rapper. I feel like definitely has bars.
I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Corinne. That's another name I should have said earlier. I had the same accolades I say from Lady J, except to call me every now and then. Not saying that's a bad thing, but smart girl, respectful. I don't see her chatty pattying. Like she wants to do her business. She just wants to get on, and rightfully fucking so. And I just need the proper situation for her to get on, for her to shine, because she is actually dope. She actually fire on those beats too, and she gets those awards on. Nuts. Nuts. I can't say nothing derogatory or fucked up about Charisma. I think she's dope. I think she's dope. You know what I'm saying? Her, Panic. Shout out to Meatrice. I haven't heard of Meatrice in a while, but shout out to her.
Last night.
Yeah, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Torture and Cheddar is like, I don't want to say my favorites and stuff like that. I don't want people to get mad at me and shit like I'm doing favoritism. You know what I'm saying? Nobody owes nobody nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I really want to get Torture and Cheddar out there to get seen. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they're exceptional talent. I think they'll rock the house. I think Cheddar in a King versus Queen situation would be a win for Queen of the Ring because she'd be barking. You know what I'm saying? She has that presence and she has that, you know what I'm saying, that voice that can command the room and bark what it do and whatnot. I think her bars are crazy. I think her bars versus a dude would be more accepted than her bars versus a female, which it sounds crazy. But she had it like that to win a battle versus a dude. And hopefully I can get to showcase that. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, shout out to Miami. I'm saying Miami will be back too. You know what I'm saying? I got love for Miami. I think she's super dope. But she held her own with that coffee battle. You know what I'm saying? Had that incident not happen, she, you know what I'm saying, she would have been on the rise. You know what I'm saying? But we got more things coming for her. You understand? I just don't think at this point.
She got Taylor J.
What about RX?
Yeah, she just had a battle with Gaddis. She's been, making moves here and there.
RX is dope, man. I think what she's doing is dope and shit like that. I mean, she battled my verse, she battled Gaddis, and she battled Barney. You know what I'm saying? Those are three top names and shit like that. Like three good names, you know what I'm saying? Those are three good names that she battled and shit like that. Without one through, I'm not saying nobody asks, but I'm saying without one through battle on Queen of the Ring, it would have been dope. I think it would have even worked to her advantage having those battles on Queen of the Ring because they would have lasted more as far as like saying her resume being looked at like, oh, yo, she battled such and such on Queen of the Ring, she battled such and such on Queen of the Ring, and such a Queen of the Ring. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Because after the Torture battle, she was another one that was looked like she was about to, you know what I'm saying, go up there and shit like that. But I don't think this is no slight to no other league or anything. You look at URL and Queen of the Ring as the bar set for, you know what I'm saying, of what everybody talks about in the barbershops or this period of battle rap. You understand? Obviously, I own my own Queen of the Ring, so I'm going to talk, in favor of what my shit is. But I have to be a realist also. You feel what I'm saying? And when you come to talk about women's battle rap, it's got to be on Queen of the Ring for people to want to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the case. And since Queen of the Ring and URL got together and did, were business partners, if you will, going to Queen of the Ring and shit like that, it's like going to URL and pretty much, what I'm saying, you're going to be talking about 10 times more even now with the Caffeine looking on that shit. So I wish those battles would have, worked on over here, because they're definitely working out favor and shit. People definitely would have been like, yo, I want RX. I want to battle RX. I want to battle RX and shit like that. But she got to do what she got to do for her also as a business one. So at the end of the day, I gotta sit here and say I'm not booking no battles and stuff. And she not gonna stand idle and she just not do nothing. So she it is Queen of the Ring. It's my brand. You know what I'm saying? But Queen of the Ring is not her brand. Her brand is her brand. So she got to do what she got to do for her brand. So if she feel like it could work over here for her, then so be it. You feel what I'm saying?
I was gonna say maybe you can pick up her and Hart. I know they were supposed to battle. It didn't happen. Maybe that could be a battle later on that possibly y'all could pick up if.
Right.
I guess. I mean, if it works, I don't know. What you think, Josh?
I mean, it
sounds
like whatever to me, but
I think it needs to happen on.
Okay. So this is the thing, though. I have to cater to my fan base, which is a Queen of the Ring fan base, because he does the thing they don't understand. What works at King of the Dot doesn't work here. You feel what I'm saying? What works in URL, sometimes it co-lines with each other, but it really don't. You feel what I'm saying? Because a fan that's been here around since day one, like a Josh, he probably don't want to see certain battles on the UFL platform that involves female battle. He probably wants to see it on Queen of the Ring because there's a storyline here. It makes sense over here. You feel what I'm saying? So, do the fans would the fans approve of E-Hart versus the RX? Who knows? They might boot me out the building. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, great, let's see it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So.
And with that being said, too, I know my verse is looking to battle. Do you feel like a lot, while we haven't seen her, is maybe her style caters more to a King of the Dot type of crowd versus the URL?
I'm not gonna say what her style caters. That's not for me. You know what I'm saying? Because she has gotten busy on all three brands, without a shadow of a doubt. Well, four if you want to count Don't Flop, and did well. You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing bad about her performance or anything she does. I know she got crazy with Queen of the Ring on Queen of the Ring. I know she got crazy on URL. I know she got crazy on King of the Ring. I know she got crazy on Don't Flop. The reason why, I'm not saying the reason, once again, it's a business. You feel what I'm saying? My verse has to do for my verse. Queen of the Ring can have to do for Queen of the Ring. If it all aligns on the same track, then we all get to play. We all get to be in business with each other with our understanding. If it doesn't, then we'll have to revisit it for another time and just make it a go at it another time. But that doesn't take away from her talent. You know what I'm saying? My verse is my verse. She's still a person that's being asked about. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. You know what I'm saying? I love to see her on Queen of the Ring. You motherfucking right. You know what I'm saying? I consider this her home. I don't know if she does, but I know she's been on a brand previous to that, but she's been on there probably 2 times. Battled one girl and battled Duchess. After that, she went to Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably know her Queen of the Ring. Yes, she did one URL, and she probably did one King of the Dot. Probably gonna do another one. I really don't know her record over there and stuff like that. But listen, the door's wide open for her, man. It's just about what we can do behind the scenes in the business sense to bring her back to the forefront. And she can kick ass and take names later and just be a part of the brand again and shit like that. That decision is on her. It's not like we closed the door to her. She's open with open arms. Hey,
So my last question before we get out of here tonight, Super Bowl tonight. Who you got? The Bucks, the Chiefs.
I got low key, man. I got the Bucks because I want to see Tom Brady kick ass with his old ass. I just want to see it for the fact that if he's that old, if he went to Super Bowl, damn, a 40-year-old motherfucker won the Super Bowl. That brings me hope and inspiration. Because my old ass probably the same damn age as Tom Brady out there, motherfucker. And you know what I'm saying? I need to see the old niggas win. You feel me?
All right, so y'all heard that, Tampa, Florida. We got the Super Bowl. That's word to DEBO. Y'all make sure y'all follow the OTFMZ Instagram, OTFMZ1 on Twitter, Queen of the Ring Instagram. Of course, y'all. I'm sure y'all already subscribed.
Listen, man, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. All my interviews might just be only on OTFMZ. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, anywhere else, I'm the bad guy. These people like, yo, what the fuck, people? You did such and such wrong. You doing that? Be crying and complaining. Don't even know the backstory and shit like that. I feel like here, this is where all the Queen of the Ring fans are gonna be at to get the real fucking story. So, I don't know why my voice is on. I've been losing my voice this whole month from what you call it. It's not like I be crying when I be losing my voice. But you know. This is the most lengthy interview I've done in years. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got everything. You got everything. Every question, hopefully, y'all got out. And when it answered, I hope y'all got it. Because listen, I have no more I got. I don't have no more to say, really. Other than shout out to Babs, shout out to Jade, shout out to Maya Lansky, shout out to Bad Butter and Papa, shout out to So-So, everybody that we fuck with, Mikey Raps. Shout out to Eve, aka the Cake Lady. Shout out to URL. Shout out to Caffeine. Shout out to all the ladies at Queen of the Ring, whether good, bad, or indifferent, however you feel like you stand with Queen of the Ring. I do applaud and respect your efforts and your work ethic, your workload, career-wise here at Queen of the Ring. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Because you was an intricate part of the plan on making us and yourself who we all are today. You feel me? And I don't feel. That's a fucking. I was gonna low key lie to all y'all niggas. I was gonna say I don't feel no relationship is not beyond prepared. That's bullshit. There's probably one or two people you getting that. I'm like, woo, I'm glad they ain't asking about that person because I'm fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
If you want us to.
No, I'm not.
I thought I was in there when I said rain. I'm like,
yeah.
Dang.
Nah, you got nothing good. I haven't seen Rain so long. It doesn't make sense to harbor those type of feelings on a person you haven't seen in years. Yes, all that could be is Godspeed, man, and thank you for putting in work when you was here. That's one thing you need to do is just respect the work. Respect the work. That's it.
Y'all want an OTFMZ t-shirt? Y'all can DM the OTFMZ Instagram.
I want one for free, nigga. I'm gonna wear that shit at Kings and Queens, nigga.
Do that.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know, the supporters.
Some troublemaking ass niggas. I know that, right? Just let y'all know y'all some troublemakers.
They make the trouble. We just report it.
I was waiting for you to say that.
We make the trouble.
We just reported. How you gonna be mad at something you said? How you gonna be mad at somebody else for something you said?
That part. That fucking.
You know me? You put it out in public. But you just mad that it was on a different platform, bigger than the platform you put it on? Like, come on. You said this. Own up to what you said.
Be mindful of what you post, what you say, and what you do. Somebody always watching.
100%. 100%.
On that note, thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. The interview will be uploaded. We'll let y'all know before we upload it. But thank y'all. Thank you again for coming through, DEBO. Appreciate it.
No doubt, man. Wipe them comments and be like, that nigga lying. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. That nigga ain't say that. He said this. Fuck out of here. This nigga right here, he's always doing the most. He's always extra. He's always such and such. Okay.
DEBO.
DEBO.
It ain't gonna happen.
That ain't happening.
I'm gonna post the receipts.
You feel me?
On June 8th, 2018 at 9 o'clock.
I was feeding my dog at the time when I told her that. So,
let me go watch the Super Bowl, though. Have a good night.
Super Bowl too, man. Yo, have a good night. Thank you for the interview, man. I appreciate y'all. OTFMZ. If you're not watching OTFMZ, use I don't know what you are. It is what it is.
You're a loser. Names.
You're a loser. Later.
Yo.
All right, we out.